Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on the European West server. He's Silver 2. This is a Trundle game of his. It is a loss, but he does go 12, 4, and 6, so you would think pretty good scoreline. Why did you want me to review this game specifically? He says, I don't know how to win a game. I feel like I can't ever win on my own. I watch streamers when they stomp in low elo. I try to copy them, but I just can't carry on my own. Alright, so definitely I can feel your frustration here in this paragraph. No specific moments, so let's dive into it and see. The most interesting thing here is the scoreline. I already have a couple of ideas already around why you lose with this scoreline. But let's get into the specifics so then we can actually take a look here. So let's start with your runes. So go and press the attack. Pretty standard for Trundle. Triumph, Tenacity. So always when you look at Go Tenacity, you look at the enemy team. Do they have enough CC meat to warrant going Tenacity? So you do have Nautilus. Philos does have some sort of CC. Cass obviously has her ult. Teemo, like, definitely sort of a lot of CC. Maybe you want to be, but the thing here is you want to be building Merc trades anyway because you're against like a lot of AP champs here, right? So, maybe double it up with Tenacity. I think going Tenacity here is fine. I was thinking maybe you should go attack speed, but and then just build Merc treads for the Tenacity. But yeah, let's go Tenacity and Merc treads, and you go coup de grace here. I actually really like Last Stand on Trundle, but you are versing a pretty sort of squishy comp here, obviously minus the Nautilus. So I would take coup de grace. I think this is good here. All right, you go Resolve in the secondary. This is doesn't make much sense to me at all. So Bone Plane specifically, like against this comp, Bone Plane is not going to do very much at all. Against a Cassio Teemo, these are long sustained fights. Bone Plating's for like bursty assassin type champions that want to go in, do all their damage, and then get out. And then you take Unflinching, which is obviously good for obviously the slow resist and tenacity and stuff. But in this second tree, you're either going to go. I actually really like the new Nimbus Cloak with obviously with new Smite, you get the extra move speed, or you can take Nimbus Cloak and Water Walk in. You have a jungle matchup in the early stages where you're much stronger than Hecarim, especially since the fact he's taken Electrocute, not Conqueror. That would really help you to control River, get those Rift Scuttlers, pressure Dragons early, and with the Nimbus Cloak, just so you can be more sort of sticky, especially on these like range champions. So like, let's say if you get Blue Smite, which I think you should go this game, like you'll get the Blue Smite, like slow and move speed increase, plus you get the Nimbus Cloak, move speed, so you'll just zip onto them and be able to start, getting your Qs off, start slowing them, be a disruption. So I think go that, or you can go Magical Footwear and Cosmic Insight, which is like sort of like if you want to go full carry mode. You do go attack speed 80 armor here. I think this is fine, but I actually want you to take a look at a Trundle review game I did of a Korean challenger player. I'll chuck a card up here to that. He goes Predator, and he just like sort of take note the way he uses Predator in terms of he's just everywhere on the map, getting his pillars off. He builds full tank. He doesn't really do any damage. I think he's like one of the lowest damages in that game, but he is just everywhere on the map, Predatoring like all around with his boots and getting like ganks off with his pillars. So I recommend you take a look at that. It sort of give you a new perspective on, maybe another way to play Trundle, but I still think press the attack is fine. All right, so let's jump into this game here. So looking at comps, you're into a Teemo, you have like a pretty melee topside, which is very annoying for when you get sick. So I would be looking to start red, do a 3 buff. So red, blue, Gromp. Teemo is most vulnerable in the early stages of the game. Maybe you can start getting your set rolling. I'll look to an early gank on him, then flip the map and then start controlling bot side, trying to get an early dragon with Trundle. Trundle's very good at doing early dragons. And also, bot lane is an interesting one here. So I'd say this is pretty hard to gank, but especially since you're versing like a Nautilus Aphelios here, like this is a very strong early game. I don't care about that. But if you can get this guy snowballing, this is a very, very good scaling bot lane. So maybe look to see what you can do bot. They could be committing. You could do something there. If that's not the case, like looking at mid, definitely potentially gankable. Like Aurelia can snowball out of control. So, I mean, I'd say you have options everywhere, but I want you to really focus bot side of the map and ignore Teemo past 6 because he's going to be very disruptive, especially against the 3 melee champs with his shrooms. Alright, so let's see where you decide to start. Aurelia's in base. No, she does come out. And you get a deport on his Raptor camp. So this is actually pretty good. I like this a lot. Now you have vision on, you'll just know, like Hecarim loves doing Raptor camp. Getting a vision on this will give you a lot of information, give you options in the early game. In terms of like invading, counter ganking. So yes, you are starting blue here, which, okay, it's not too bad. Like if you are looking to do 3 camp and then gank bot. But, you know, then you're sort of losing the opportunity to kill this Teemo who's very vulnerable in the early stages of the game. Alright, okay, so this is really interesting. Alright, he just did a path. For some reason the red buff's not showing here, but he definitely has red buff, and the way he walked, you need to instantly see this of Gromp and go straight to his red buff. So this is just map awareness. So you go into your wolves here. And again, Hecarim has stolen your red, so you really need to punish him for this. Go straight to his red. This is actually perfect for you situation in terms of, it's actually sort of good for you now in terms of you starting bot. You can recover and look to actually switch your game plan to potentially, you know, gank him this Teemo. After doing, I'll do red, and then I'll do Krugs. You'll be level 3, come in for a gank on Teemo, kill him, flip the map, and then go bot side. So that would be my game plan. You doing this right now means that if you don't go to his red right now, alright, he's just 3 buffed you. And I'm not sure if you're walking here because you just didn't see where he was. But, I mean, you obviously didn't see him do red. So this is just map awareness thing. I really recommend you start learning to use F keys, the F1 through to 5, which you can target your teammates so you can see what's going on. I personally bind mine to my mouse. Makes it a lot easier for me. My actual keyboard that I use doesn't actually have F keys. I have like one of those really small compact keyboards. But get into the habit of using those. Your map awareness will increase substantially, and you will have prevented, like, you know, wasting time going bot now, because now you don't have red buff, and ganking without red buff is just 10 times more difficult. Alright, but they overextended. This is actually maybe good for you here. They're looking to commit on Vayne. This is exactly the gank you want, and you get the kill on him. Gonna burn this guy's flash. Alright, this is awesome. So, pretty lucky here, to be honest. You've just burnt a Philo's flash, Nautilus flash. Vayne has got a kill up. She's going to be able to push this in, reset. This is your win condition. I don't care about top. I don't care about mid anymore. This is what you need to keep hammering. These guys will carry you if you keep coming to kill this lane. Nautilus sucks when he's behind. Like, Nautilus is literally only like a lane bully champ. But he's very, very good at that. So, the way you want to do this here is, I think getting this Rift Scuttler is fine. Maybe look to gank mid. But I want you to base, go top side here, get your Gromp, or look to maybe potentially gank this Teemo top first. Actually, maybe you can have one more opportunity to gank this. This guy's still not level 6. The waves are going to be in a good position. Come here, kill your Gromp, kill your Wolves. Obviously, your bot lane's basing right now. And by the time you work back down here, this wave is going to actually be pushed. It's going to bounce back. So whenever you think about like waves, think about like a slingshot. It's like, all right, this is going to be pushed here. Wave's going to build. Any wave's going to build. This is going to be able to push back. So that's going to create perfect time for you. I think that ganking mid here is an absolute waste of time, especially the fact that Hecarim didn't gank bot, or Hecarim wasn't here. So he's obviously top side. Your like Aurelia's low. Yes, this guy doesn't have mana, but Hecarim has Ignite. He's going to have red buff on you. Remember, you don't have red buff. Like, this is potentially risky for a counter gank. But I guess he doesn't have mana, so, I mean, if Hecarim doesn't show here... Alright, Hecarim does show. You should be able to kill him. You have to press the attack. Alright, you kill him, but you die to Cass. I don't think that's worth it at all. Top Rift Scuttler's up. Look at this. Your Gromp's up. Your Jungle's up. You need to be working down. Like, right now, if you did that path before, you would probably be on your Raptor camp now, with, you know, some control wards looking to re-gank this bot. So look at this wave. It's going to start pushing back now. Like, this is really, really bad that you've died mid there. Not worth it at all that you got to kill. So, alright, so Teemo actually kills the set top. Lane over. See you later. He's going to be level 6 soon. He's level 5. What you want to do now is go top side. Or check top Rift Scuttler. Oh, actually, maybe even bot side. See, look at this. Imagine if you were here. These guys are flashless. This is just comes to jungle pathing and think about your win condition and where do you want to be whilst being the most efficient. And the way you do that is you always want to be clearing, clear bot down sorry, top down to bot base. Clear top down to bot base. All right, actually looking at your base as well. Do not build Tiamat unless you have an amazing early game and you can buy it on the first game. Cinder Hulk is very important. I want you to be building Cinder Hulk into Merc Treads, into maybe Stoneplate next, or maybe Stoneplate into Spectre's Cal, get really tanky, and actually even Knight's Veil as well, because what's it called? Soraka's not going to be building that. And you, again, Vayne's your win condition. This is who you want to be protecting. You want to get as many active items as possible. It works really well on Trundle. And that's actually what again, going back to the Korean Challenger review I did of Challenger, that I've linked up card there and also will be in the description. He, does, and he really protects his AD carry well. Like, Trundle's not really like, I'm going to go in and one-shot people. He's like a disruptor, appealing type champion. So you decide to do your Wolves and Gromp first. This is an ineffective. If you're looking to continue to pressure bot, this is an ineffective path. Always do your Gromp first, Wolves. It's just systematically work your way down here. Alright, so you are coming top here, and I really don't like this. You're wasting a lot of time. Wasting time. Alright, you actually do get this double Rift Scuttler. But look at bot. Look how free these kills are. And now you're coming mid. So look at Aurelia. 0-3. You're probably going to kill this guy. Ooh, pretty close. But you need to view your time as a very valuable asset and resource. I think this is okay, but you really need to like base here, heal up, then go bot, gank this. I just don't want you to be using any resources in mid. This lane's over. She's 0-3. She has 2 daggers. She's not building magic resist. Yeah, this is fun to push this out, but yeah, you need to base to get items. I mean, if you're building Tiamat, like just base and build Tiamat. You need to get Tiamat as soon as possible. It's so inefficient and ineffective to be sitting on these items like 7 minutes into the game. Alright, so you're looking to gank bot here. So Hecarim is bot side. If you had items, this gank would be much easier. But these guys don't have flashes. Great pillar. Alright, great. You kill Nort. Can you do Dragon? Where is Cassiopeia? Oh, okay. They're actually doing Dragon. Alright. Well, yeah, there's not much you can do about that. That's unfortunate. Cassio, again, is getting pretty out of control. She does objectives really fast. And you ganked bot. So, not much you can do there. Alright, can you afford control wards? You can afford control wards. Buy control wards out of base. Control wards win games. Control wards protect your lanes. Control wards create opportunities, denies vision from the enemy team. Really need to get into the habit of getting those. And I would also be looking to switch out to Red Sweeper Trinket at this stage as well. Just you need to be protecting your bot. Your bot's your win condition right now. The way you want to be pathing right now, again, is like, yes, they have their flashes back up, but I just want you to come here, burn them, try and get like, look at the snapshot right now of the game. Who is doing well? A scaling Vayne Soraka bot lane. Look at mid. 0-3, set 0-1, Teemos 2-0. Like, this is your only way you're going to win this game. Like, again, imagine if you're a bot here, but, I mean, this is fine. Let's just clear this, work your way down bot to bot side. Don't gank this guy. Don't gank this guy. Don't gank this guy. So this is going to be very painful for you. You're going to be walking to shrooms. Your set's probably going to die. There's another shroom. Like, look how annoying this is. You're forced to burn flash, which you want to be saving for, bot with way more impactful kills. Because think about whenever you come kill a Teemo here, sure, you get the kill, but it's not like you're going to get a tower. It's not like you can get Rift Hold. You're always going to get way too low because he's just going to be so annoying. Like, this is why Teemo is such an annoying champ to verse. Because you come to the lane, you gank, and then look how low you are. You can't do anything. Then you need to base. So you sort of like, these kills are just like pointless. They're not going to help you win the game. Look at this. Imagine if you're bot right here. Imagine if you didn't go for that gank. Another 2 potential burn flashes or literally kills. Vayne's level 6. She has ult. They're engaging on this Soraka. Like, I can't emphasize enough this. Like, if this Vayne dies here, this is not good. Alright, imagine if you were here. So yeah, it's sort of just, you know, map awareness, identifying win conditions. Like now your bot lane's starting to become a not win condition. And if your bot lane starts losing, this is game over. It's your job as a jungler to help your lanes get ahead, press their lead. Alright, so now Soraka has just died. This game's starting to become very painful, even though it's even gold. Like these guys, like you look like you have a good score this game, but think about your score looks fancy and it looks cool. And obviously, I mean, can I already tell, you know, you go 12-4 this game, but you haven't done stuff to win the game. You haven't helped your team. You're doing very selfish, like getting these kills, but not getting objectives off them, like at all. Not getting turret plays, not pressuring objectives. You've lost first dragon. Alright, so yeah, you're really pumping bot right now. I mean, guess this is where team out damage is pretty good. Trundle's like very good in terms of chunking down like Nautilus and stuff. Alright, so bot lane's low. Why don't you, let's walk around, let's dive these guys. There's a wave coming up here. Even if Hex here, you can 1v1 him. Like you're level 8 with Tiamat. This guy doesn't have Triforce, he's so weak. Walk around here, dive, get some kills, get this tower. I want you to get this tower before they get top tower. Then you can flip the map, defend this, and start pressuring Teemo. Like, I'm not sure what you're doing here. Are you looking for a counter gank or something? You don't need to. Be aggressive. Be proactive. Mid's just died again. Like, look at this. You would have killed the Aphelios right now if you were there. Now he's backing off. Like, he's probably scared that you're here. Look at this. Dead. Dead. He's dead. Look at the wave. He's dead. You have Soraka. You're just sitting here, just wasting time. And now they know you're here. Like, Trundle is so good at diving because you can pillar here and then they're like just stuck to force. You can literally trap them on this tower, like with a good pillar placing. Alright, you're coming down here again. Like, these guys should be dead and you guys should be pretty much have like one plate left on this tower at this stage. You need to break this tower before they do. And actually, look, Hecarim's actually gotten Rift Herald and they've killed top. They should be breaking this tower. So you guys are trading sides. You're trading sides of the map, but you're doing it ineffective. Okay, so Nautilus is really greedy there. He shouldn't have done that. And now you should be able to get this tower, but they're going to get first tower before you because they use Rift Herald. Look at this. You should have done this a minute ago. 60 seconds, 90 seconds ago. Now they get first tower. Extra gold. Alright. And can you get Dragon after this? So again, this is also throwing your momentum as well because now Hecarim has time to come down bot now. Alright, actually, Aurelia TP's in here, you get the tower. Alright, awesome. Alright, so you got the tower, you kill Cass, the enemy bot lane's dead, they're back in base now. Don't know where Hecarim is, but don't really care. You have enough damage and you're between you and your Vayne to easily 2v1 him. I want you to do Dragon. I want you to clear entire bot side camps, and then I want you to push out top with Vayne, protect her, get control wards in the river up top here. Get this tower. This is the next objective. Once Dragon's off the map, you don't need to worry about it bot side anymore. This is what you need to do. And you actually decide to base. So this is really bad because if you go bot now for Dragon, and I guess you have to because all your bot side jungle's up, then this tower, which is the next objective in the game, the next goal, the next purpose of breaking the map open, winning this game is this tower. That's thrown out the window. So you're going to lose a lot of momentum. Actually, Hecarim wasn't even bot anyway. So you would have 100% got that Dragon. Now you're probably going to lose Dragons have time to set up for it. You're just giving this Hecarim just so much breathing room and just not put pressure in bot enough. Alright, so they are pretty overextended. I'll probably go for this here. Oh, okay, why are you building attack speed? Again, need red sweeper trinket right now. If you couldn't have afforded, you need control wards. 2 times control wards from every base, especially after this stage. It's your job as a jungler to be getting vision, denying vision, securing objectives. That's why I wanted to say, you know, be top and placing them right here. But you're building squishy. You need to be building as protect the Vayne. Get Locket, get a Knight's Veil, get some Magicus, get Spectre's Cowl. Make yourself unkillable. Alright, so you do kill the Naut there. Does Vayne survive? So the problem with this is you're constantly reacting. Like, you're not getting, like, even if you get kills here, if you kill all these people here, they're getting more out of this. They're breaking towers. This tower is not dying. You need to be getting this tower. Okay, and actually Set shouldn't have TP'd here. Should have let you guys die and got this tower, I think. Actually, maybe not. Get some shutdowns going. But again, my point is here, is that sure, these kills are all good and fancy. And it looks good for your score. Look at your score now. Okay, you're actually getting more kills. But in terms of winning this game, like, what are you going to do? Where's the objective for you to get right now? Everyone's too low health. Everyone needs the base. Again, this is the next objective, or this, but this is easier to get than this. Your topside jungle's up. You've already broken this tower. Dragon's gone. Like, what are you going to get? You need to be thinking about, like, what your kills are doing as well. Look at this score. You probably... I mean, this is where the frustration's coming from. You're like, I'm 7-1-5. How's my team, like, losing? It's like, because it's... I mean, it's coming down to you. Like, you should be carrying this game by... Look at your Vayne. She's even though you haven't pressed her lead as much as possible, she's still 6-2. So it sort of just goes to show, like, she's capable of carrying this game. She's actually a good player. You're getting these good players, but you're not capitalizing on it at all. You're like ganking this, like, Aurelia who's 0-6 and a set that's like 1-3. Alright, so this is not the macro right now. Vayne needs to be up here. You need to be controlling River, getting control wards here, pushing this out and killing this teamer with your Soraka and Vayne, and making them react. Oh, actually, they're overextending him. Maybe you can come and pick up some kills. Alright, you need to be backing off here. You're going for a play on teamer. Never make two plays at once. And your bot lane dies, but you know, you kill this teamer. Woohoo! 8-1. Got another kill. Where's the objective? Your most fed member. You need to be playing around your bot lane. They die. So there's just no way you can get these towers, objectives. You're playing around your weak teammates. Play around your strong teammates. Like, damage Trundle like this doesn't scale well as well. So you're really going to start dropping. Like, you buy Wit's End. Like, are you really going to be auto-attacking that much on these champs? Like, again, you need to be peeling. You're not walking into one-shot people. Like, I mean, I guess you could say, like, oh, like, but Nathan, look how fed I am. Like, I have to do damage. I have to, like, you know, kill them. Like, you know, Trundle just isn't that effective. He's way more effective being a pure disruptor tank for 80 carries like this fed Vayne. Alright, so, go on top here. This is not exactly your job. Your set should be doing this. I don't know why. To a bot. Your entire bot side jungle up is here. Again, not having control wards. Like, I'm just looking at jungle right now. You should be placing defensive control wards. Looking to use them to get objectives. You need a red sweeper trinket like 10 minutes ago. You're just not prioritizing vision. You're being very greedy with your gold. You're just trying to, which is just not letting you to objectives. So look at this kill on Cass. Like, you're going for Cass right now. Bot lane. After that Gromp, you needed to go to bot, get this dragon. Like, what is this kill going to get you? Again, pointless kills, pointless kills, pointless kills. Sure, get this, but guess what? You're going to lose dragon. Your bot's probably going to die again. You know, maybe you can get this tower. Probably not. And that's exactly what happens. And you actually die top here. And they get the third infernal drag. And you basically get aced here. Yep, there's the ace. And they get dragon. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end the review. Like, it looks like they pretty much systematically end this game here as well. I mean, you have no real win condition anymore. Your Vayne's died too many times. Your Strikers died too many times. You haven't played them, you know, again, around them. You could be literally like 20-2 right now. You are just having constant pointless kills. Build, not good. I mean, now you're building Spectre's Cal, which is pretty good. Spirit Visage, which would have been really good. Actually, Spirit Visage is such a good buy this game because of Soraka. And just not prioritizing vision enough. So I hope this game gives you a bit more clarity on like what's going on in your games. You're just not thinking about objectives. You're thinking about kills too much. Kills, kills, kills. How can I get them? Fancy scorelines don't impress me at all. I want to know how you impacted the game, how you impacted your lane. And the funny thing is that when you still do that, you still actually have a good scoreline because you're not dying. You're playing the smart game. You're playing around your strong members. You're winning these skirmishes that, you know, you're playing the numbers advantage, the strength advantage, looking at items. Alright, so that wraps up this review. You can check out my full notes over on my blog, nathanmott.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.